This is a brief video about memory use in MX 17.1. I recently did a video about memory use in ubuntuMATE 18.10, and in that video I found that when I ran a number of resource-hungry applications to jack up the memory use and CPU use, a lot of the memory was not released when I closed the applications. So I wanted to see what the situation was in another Linux distribution, and I happened to have MX 17.1 installed on my internal drive. Now this is highly unscientific. The two systems are not really analogous. ubuntuMATE uses the MATE desktop, and MX 17.1 uses the XFCE desktop. MATE is pretty well migrated to a GTK3, whereas XFCE is still working on it and is only partially migrated to GTK3. In addition, ubuntuMATE is based on Ubuntu, and MX 17.1 is based on Debian. Here's what free space -m shows in the terminal when I first boot up MX 17.1 and only the desktop, the terminal, and the free utility are running. It's using 412 megabytes. Now here I've been playing with Google Earth, and I'm in a 360-degree view outside of the Frauenkirche in Dresden. And this is what it's doing to my memory. I'm using 47% of CPU and 42% of my memory. And the memory is climbing. Now I'm going to start a virtual machine, and I don't have GNOME boxes installed on this system. I have VirtualBox, so I'm going to use an existing virtual machine. It happens to be Fedora 29 XFCE. And I'm going to start that. I'm going to start the live session. So now I'm going to take another look at my resources using 74% of my CPU capacity and 71% of my memory. But the memory use seems to have plateaued. Now I'm switching to the regular Google Earth view. This is what all that playing around has done with my resources. I've maxed out my CPU several times. I'm still running 71% of memory and 2% of swap. Now I'm going to close Google Earth. And you can see that my memory use is dropping sharply. It's down to 46%. Swap remains at 2%, but it is releasing more memory than ubuntuMATE released. Now I'm going to close VirtualBox. And take a look at my resources now, and again the memory has sunken to 17%. Still 2% of swap, however. and CPU use has dropped to 48%. So this system is releasing more memory than ubuntuMATE released under similar circumstances. Just what the implications are, I'm not yet certain. This is XRAM Tech. Thanks for watching.